A Song to the Tune of Love by It's_Kingston on AO3. Episode 9, Chapter 4, Verse 1. So, is this plus one of yours outside? Ashido asked. She wagged her eyebrows as she spoke. Yeah, I told her I'd see who all was in here first. Ooh, a girl? You got a secret girlfriend? Not my girlfriend. This may or may not be a date, though. Who all is here? Ashido gasped. Only you and her, then. I'll shoo the others out. You really don't need to. Uraraka chuckled. Is this an introduction thing, then? We can be chill. She gave a double thumbs up. Just go be chill. That sounds good. Don't freak out. That's foreboding. But I'll pass on the message. Ashido gave a salute and ran off to the next room. Uraraka figured they're all already heard, but was grateful she was telling them to chill out too. Hey, Himiko? Uraraka pushed through the glass door and looked around. Toga stepped out from the shadow of the building. Hey. She smiled nervously. All good inside? Yeah. You okay? And why is there a leaf in your hair? Uraraka reached over, gently pulled it out, and showed her. I climbed a tree next to your wall and jumped over it. Toga giggled. How else did you think I'd get in? Using my quirk or something? I didn't really think about it. Too much work. I'd need extra clothes and then I wouldn't have any more of your blood. Toga explained. Yeah, I guess so. You can have more if you want, you know? Uraraka said. Toga looked positively radiant at that. Yeah? She grabbed Uraraka's arm, pulling her into a hug. Let's go watch a movie now. Uraraka hummed. I think they're waiting for us too, so we should probably go inside. Her? Ashido broke the silence. Me! Toga slung an arm around Uraraka. Yeah, her. Why? Uraraka asked, eyes narrowed. You're okay, right? Ashido questioned. Like, no offense, but, like, you're really on a date with her. Aw, you told them? Toga cooed. She seemed unbothered, as if she were expecting some level of pushback. Yeah. Uraraka retaliated. I'm doing great. What movie are we gonna watch? Ashido seemed to take the hint, though Midoriya's speechlessness wasn't helping. Hey. Toga, right? At least Momo was being polite. Yeah, that's me. Toga grinned. She quit smiling when Momo looked away, fixing on the floor. Huh? Kaminari jumped back, almost knocking over Jiro as they came down the hallway. What's happening, Pikachu? Jiro looked around him. Should I ask? Ochako and Toga are watching movies with us. Movie date, I think. Ashido answered. Oh, cool, Jiro replied. She brushed by Kaminari, who quickly followed her. You don't have any knives, right? This is a chill visit? Kaminari inquired. Yes and yes, Toga affirmed. Is this everyone? I think so, Momo said. Good. Toga cleared her throat, stepped to the front of the room. Earlier, Chaco said we needed to do introductions, so I'm gonna. I'm Toga Himiko, member of the League of Villains, but we recently rebranded and we're just the League now. I'm Ochako's future girlfriend. I like pomegranates, blood, and my family. Oh, and my birthday's August. She grinned, looking around the room. Nice to meet you all when we aren't fighting. A laugh. There was a second of applause before Jiro swatted Kaminari, making him quit. In that time, Toga made her way back over to Uraraka, and the pair took the seat on the couch. Asui slid over to them to give them more space. Space that Toga didn't use at all, but she sat on top of Uraraka. Ashido eyed the pair, clearing her throat and directing everyone to the screen. For tonight's movies, we got two choices. Both have a sequel, too. I vote the first choice, then the sequel to the second movie, and see if it works. Kaminari raised his hand and looked around. With a laugh, Toga raised her hand too. Hey, see? He pointed over to her. It's a wonderful idea. Momo went on a detail exactly why that wouldn't work, while Ashido ran a vote to choose the movie and turn the lights out. Second choice wins. Guess it's a scary movie tonight. Ashido cheered, giving her best evil laugh. Nice, Jiro said. She sat next to Ashido and caught her hands in hers. Yeah, for you, Kaminari pouted. Sorry, I'm late. I was trying to convince Katsuki to tag along. Kirishima called in, running. Good thing we haven't started yet. Nope, take a seat. Ashido directed. Kirishima did as told, plopping onto the couch in the empty seat beside Ashido. This all good? He asked, looking over to her. Sure. Sooo replied. Her gaze drifted past her, catching sight of Toga and Uraraka. Oh, hey! Glad you could make it, Ochako, and... He squinted in the darkness, waiting for someone to fill him in. I'm Toga, she said. We fought real close. I've got some of your blood during the war. Oh. Kirishima crossed his arms. I remember that. You fought pretty cool, but that knife hurt, though. Don't go swinging it around here unless you're looking for a rematch. You won't catch me off guard again. He flexed his quirk activating and morphed his hand into a rock-solid shield. Toga giggled. I'll remember that. Movie time, Ashido announced, rather loudly, casting a look to Uraraka and Toga, then started the movie. That wasn't as bad as... That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, or as I thought it was gonna turn out. First meetings and stuff like that. I thought it was honestly gonna be a whole lot worse, if I'm being honest. But the chapter is still young. The night is still young. The chapter is still good. There's still a bit more. There's not much I wanted to say about this one. I think it's really sweet that Uraraka wants to, present Toga to everybody. And this answered my question from yesterday. No, they're not together. They're just dating. Never understood that. But then again, I'm a romantic. And if I like you, that means I want to date you. There's no, I get that dating is supposed to be like maybe like to see if we would fit together, to see if I like you like that. No, if I like you, I like you. Point blank. I either don't like you or I like you. For me, the quote-unquote dating or the quote-unquote talking stage is us being friends. And then if I fit with you, your vibe is good, I like it, then we start dating. In the sense of boyfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever it is, right? In the sense of that, but in the sense of like, trying to see if we're compatible and if I like you. I'm gonna be your friend first. That's my trial. I can't be completely romantically interested in someone, or at least I can't love someone without being their friend first. Without having some sort of bond, right? As I've mentioned before, crush for me, there's attraction. I don't need any type of bond. This is just like, I find this person cute, right? Then there's crush. Crush is not serious. Crush is like superficial bond. Oh, you like blank? I like blank. You like X show? I like X show. You like so-and-so artist? I like so-and-so artist. Stuff like that where it's like very superficial and like hee hee ha ha. You're kind of attractive. It's very superficial bond. I have a crush on you. If you ask me out today though, I will tell you no and reject you like up front. And then there's like, more serious. This is not a crush. This is, I need a bond with this one, like an actual bond. Like, we need to actually be friends for this one. I need to actually like you, right? This is a lot more, you know, strong of a bond. And then puppy love, which is the in-between stage between going into love and whatever. I call it puppy love, right? It's, you know, it is love. It is a subcategory of love. But puppy love, again, a whole more deeper bond than just like. It's not just like, oh, we vibe together. I like a lot of the stuff you like a lot of the stuff I like. You as a person is like super cool and super chill. No, it's more deeper than that. And then love is just so much more deeper. It's hard to explain. Sometimes it's not just about, you know, oh, you like this, you like that, and we vibe like that. Sometimes it's spiritually, emotionally, I click with you. I resonate with you. I am bonded. Anyways, yeah. But you will never catch me in a talking stage. Well, I mean, you will in very small circumstances. And it's happened before, and it's not going to happen again because I'm in a very nice relationship. Thank you very much, and I love him very much. But there was once where I was in a quote-unquote talking stage. It wasn't talking. We weren't in a talking stage. But we weren't just friends. But we weren't dating. But we weren't together. But we were more than just friends, but less than... Basically, what we were was queer platonic relationship. We were in a queer platonic relationship. We just didn't have that label yet. If I would have told him, oh, what about queer platonic relationship, right? I feel like they would have loved that. I feel like we would have vibed with that, but we didn't. Whatever. Point taken is, moving on from that. I got that question answered. Thank you very much, Kingston. I want to talk about moving forward, scheduling and stuff like that. Things that you should look out for is I'm going to add a 4th series soon. So there's going to be a 5 p.m. PST slot coming in soon. And then you're going to then get one-shots. You're going to get one-shots only Tuesdays and Thursdays. Only 2 one-shots a week, right? 2 one-shots a week. Then you're going to get revamped. So Podfic revamp is basically Podfic fanfictions that have Podfic'd before. And I'm going to redo them, especially the older ones. The first one I'm going to start is the first one I ever posted, which is Cheat Code Support Strategist by Clouds. My Hand in the Clouds Not Coming Down. That's the first one I'm going to do. Each one of these chapters might be, or episodes might be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. The longest it's ever going to be is probably an hour, but minimum like 30 minutes, right? So each one's probably going to be around 30 minutes. A little bit less, a little bit more, right? But 30-minute intervals. You will always have it be in 30-minute intervals, right? 30 minutes, there's going to be sound effects. There's going to be background music that fits the vibe. If they're doing something mischievous and like scary and stuff like that, the vibe will fit that. If it's very angsty, you'll have some angsty music playing in the background. For the most part, I'm going to use soundtracks from video games, stuff like Little Nightmares 2, not Little Nightmares 3 yet, but I'm hoping. I mean, I like Little Nightmares 1 and 2, so if 3's soundtrack is good, I might take it too. Animal Crossing, Dial Town is one of them for the silly ones, right? So we'll have a mixture of things that you could choose from. So like, you don't gotta worry. You won't be like, oh, I can't choose. Like you'll have a mixture. You'll have options, baby. You'll have options, right? As I said, Animal Crossing. I'm writing this down. Animal Crossing. Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares. And then, obviously, Animal Crossing. Because I like Animal Crossing. Actually, I have a date for Sunday. And I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing in Stardew Valley. Those are the ones so far. Maybe some Minecraft, Minecraft. You know, I'll mainly video game soundtracks is what you're gonna be seeing. right? I could pull up with like the copyright sound, royalty free, there you go, royalty free music, but I think pulling it from video games would be better, in my opinion, right? It'll feel funny and it'll go with me. It'll go with me, right? So after revamps, which by the way, I'm gonna try to have it so that they're actually properly well done and stuff like that. Those will take long. Will then come fanfiction club. Those ones are going to happen Sunday. I'm most likely, maybe what I'm gonna do is have those be lives, just to save me time. recording wise, right? At one point, I'm gonna switch them over from lives to edited videos. Or what I might do is, you know, while the live is happening, the edited version of that live is posted afterwards or something like that. You know, something like that. But I think what I'm going to do is just do those live. That way you guys could also, you know, chat with us. You know, it'll be like, you know, you guys and us. It'll be a nice chat, you know. I think I'm going to do all my podcasts like that. So the Fanfiction Club podcast is going to be live. It's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be super cool. You guys will know what the fan fiction is beforehand. I will mention it, and each one, the first one, I'm probably not gonna mention it. The first one is gonna be a doozy. You guys are gonna get, or I might mention it in a community post. So look out for that. Look out for that. I'll mention it in a community post, and then I'll mention it in each one of my videos. Before it happens. Yes. All right, and then after that one gets added, Fanfiction Cloud is going to be added. That one is not going to be live. That one's going to be one-on-one, me recording. Expect those to be 10 to 15 minutes long, sometimes 20 if I rant. And those are just going to be a more in-depth version of Fanfiction Club. Fanfiction Club is me and a bunch of people. We're talking, we're chatting, we're talking about this, we're talking about that. It's going to be super cool. I'm probably going to be playing something in the background instead of it just being like my face. Like some gameplay, some like cozy game that I could play. So that, you know, you have something visual. I'll probably be on Minecraft doing some bullshit or whatever. And then as for Fanfiction Cloud, that's different. Fanfiction Cloud is more unique in the sense that it's a lot more structured, right? I have the script where I talk about pacing, timing, structure, foreshadowing, all that cool logistics stuff in literature and media. It's going to be just basically a book review kind of in the sense. Like, Fanfiction Club is technically also going to be a book review, but a fanfiction review, but a lot less structured. Well, Fanfiction Cloud is a lot more structured. I might even team it up where Fanfiction Cloud, whatever I covered that week, will also be covered in Fanfiction Club. Whatever. And then it's going to be the Nothing Podcast. As I mentioned, that one's going to also be live. It's going to be me and sometimes other people. And then at the last, you're going to get reaction videos for Thursdays and stuff like that. And then after that, depending on how the workload is and how stressful it is, how non-stressful it is, I might add another series. That series is probably going to be added. So the extra ones that I just said, all the ones that I just said, except the 4th series and the one-shots. No. Except the 4th series is going to be posted at 8 p.m. PST, right? And then if I add a 5th series, which I'm thinking of adding, I'm going to add it at 5 a.m. So I'm going to have it fully structured so that I'm constantly posting. And hopefully by the end of this, I'll be posting 6 videos a day. And then if I add that 5th series, I might be doing 7 times a day, right? A lot, I know. It's a lot. It's a lot, but bear with me. No, it would be, hold up. It would be 6 times a day, not 7, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. And then if I add the 5th series, it would be 6. I'd be posting 6 times a day. But yeah, that's definitely something that I'm looking at to do and stuff like that. So look out for that. I'm going to be trying. All of these, there's marks that I have to hit first. Like, for example, to add the 4th series, I have to be 2 weeks ahead, recording-wise. This is so I do not get overwhelmed. So that if I have a day where I need to take 1 day break, I'll take a day break. And right, as we go down and I start adding more, I have to have more. Like at one point, I'm going to be 2 months ahead. So I could take a whole week off and be good. I'm doing this, and the workload, yeah, sure. I'm thinking every day, once I'm done with that, every day I'm probably going to be recording 1, 2, 3, 4, max 5 hours, which is not that bad. 5 hours times, what's that? 5 hours. 5 hours times 7. That's 35 hours. That's actually a whole work. I'll be honest with you. But I mean, like, it's me sitting here reading fanfictions. I love that shit. I could do that shit all day. And then let's say I add plus 5 hours to do, you know, extra stuff. Like, let's say some stuff that gets extra 40 hours. Yeah. As I said, I'm switching up my schedules and stuff like that so that I could do this shit full time, right? If I could do this shit full time and get paid real good, like enough to, you know, be able to support myself off of just YouTube, I'm gonna put more hours in. I'm gonna put more effort in. I'm gonna put more of my time in, right? It's gonna be more of my time, right? But I don't think I'm gonna be recording five hours a day. It's probably gonna be, probably be the maximum. That's probably gonna be like, I'm pushing it, it's really long. And then some of those recordings, it's not gonna be that long. It's gonna be like me streaming. That's easier than me sitting down and recording videos, right? I'm sitting here recording videos and I'm editing, right? That's a lot of effort, that's a lot of time. With streams, that is a whole lot better. And then once I have this down, streams are probably gonna start coming in. And once I have full time with, you know, you guys, I might start doing daily streams or like time streams, probably daily streams or every other day streams. I think what I'm going to do is every other day. I think daily would burn me the fuck out, but every other day I definitely would do daily streams. I mean, I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind just me sitting here and talking to myself and shit. I could probably do that shit. I don't think I'll burn out. I think I burned out the other time when I started doing daily streams because I was too focused on what am I going to stream? When am I going to stream? I need to stream this. I need to stream that. When I could just logged on and talked, you know, and stuff like that. But that's the plan so far for the channel going forward. So hopefully I get this all situated and I get it all done. Anyways, as always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to a Discord server and socials down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.